everyone, Florrie here from Squiggle Dot and Squeeze, bringing you your next craft activity for the school holidays. If you don't like preparing craft activities yourself or don't have the time, please do remember that we sell complete craft boxes which make it incredibly easy for you because everything's packaged and labelled for all the different projects. So do pop over to www.squiggledotandsqueeze.co.uk to have a look at our gorgeous range of boxes. However, the projects that we do show you can be an extension of the boxes that we do to make them go on for longer, or just a bit of fun on the side. So today we're going to be making a giraffe, because who said giraffe can't dance? So that's what we'll be doing this morning. So what I've done is I have painted 2 toilet rolls in a sort of yellowy orange bit and got them to dry before obviously showing you this, because otherwise we'd be sitting here waiting for paint to dry. And I've shortened one of them, as you can see. There you go, taken a little bit off it. And then what you need to do is, we've used orange and yellow paper and cut some long strips, and then we've joined strips together to get varying lengths. And best thing for this project is a stapler. We've stapled the strips at a sort of cross point, and then we have been concertinaing them, if you can see this, going backwards and forwards to make a sort of spring-like effect. So you can see one over, one over, one over. And then, as I said, the stapler is a great way of closing them off. And so you create a spring-like effect. So what I've done is I've done 4 of these. It did take me a little bit of time, so I would suggest, if you are going to do this with the children, that you help them concertina and maybe get them cutting a few of the strips while you start folding, and then they can do some folding while you cut some strips. So we've got 4 of these for Mr. Giraffe's legs. And again, I'm using a stapler here. Obviously, if a small child's going to play with this, you probably want to use glue just so that there's no injuries. But my mini craft is 5, and I don't think she's going to too much of a problem with the staples getting in her way. And of course, it means we're not waiting for glue. So here come our legs, as you can see. Got our little legs going on. Right, so we've got 4 legs on our giraffe's body, and then I cut a slightly wider strip of paper and joined on more strips to make a lovely, crazily long neck. And so what I'm going to do with this is, again, I'm just going to staple it on at the one end of the roll. So, see, starting to come together. And then this is my shorter roll, which I will, again, just staple on. This is what's so great about using a stapler for this, is that you're not waiting for glue to dry, and also it will be able to dance without completely falling apart. Ooh, it's almost taller than me. So there we go. And then what I've done for the top is just with a scrap of paper cut sort of 2 pointy little ear bits, which I think I will glue on actually. So let's just run a bit of glue along there and pop one on there and the other one on like so. Do that. Oh, hold them on. See what I mean by the glue needing to dry. And then I've got 2 googly eyes. Give them some eyes and pop those on. I put glue on them already. And then giraffe have these little sort of googly antennae bits, which I will put. How's best to deal with that? Let's see if the stapler can reach that far. Because as I say, then that will catch my ear as well. Ah, there we are. 1 and 2. Let's pick up his ears, fold them up. He's got his little antennae on his head, little horns. So there we go. We have Mr. Giraffe. And who says giraffe can't dance? So that's a fun and simple project, a bit of work in the concertinaing of the paper, but hopefully it's a fun one that you can do and then create a show or read the book Giraffe Can't Dance and prove them wrong. So to my big crafters and my mini crafters, see you next week for the next craft tip. Happy crafting!